Good morning. Today I want to talk to you, girl, about putting on your big girl panties. Don't play. If this video go off, you can catch it on my YouTube channel, LaShonda Cherie Flanders. Now, I want to talk to you today about putting on your big girl panties. I don't know what it is that I just love so much about being a woman. One of the things that I love the most is how God has uniquely equipped us with this bounce back. When people throwing dirt on us, when life is throwing us low blows, no matter what is going on in our life, we still have the ability to go put on our big girl panties and make things work. What does that mean? That sounds crazy. But it means that we are willing to do whatever we need to do to make whatever we need to make work. Whatever situation we in, whatever environment we in, we know how to adapt. We know how to, if you wrong, put your big girl panties on and go get that. If you right and the other person can't see your point of view, you can put your big girl panties on and be like, I'm going to let you have that. Whatever's going on in your life, you got to pay our big girl panties. I ain't saying what went on in our life was perfectly right or it was fair or it should have happened the way it happened. But the point of it is that it happened. Not only did it happen to you, it affected the people around you, but yet and still, late in the midnight hour, you still get up, go find your big girl panties, you still cooking, you still cleaning, you still working, you still bossing, you still doing whatever you need to do to make it work. And that's the beauty of being a woman. That's the beauty of having your big girl panties. It's them panties in your drawer that you be thinking, I ain't gonna never need them. But then life happened. And you find yourself going back to that panty drawer, getting your pair that you know, when I put these on, you better watch out. Because I'm indestructible. I'm like Superman. This is my kryptonite. These panties is my kryptonite. And whenever I put them on, I'm pulling myself up out of this. As I'm putting one leg in at a time and I'm pulling them up past my knees, I'm pulling myself up out of this. Even if I don't know how I'm going to get out of it, the further I pull the drawers up, the panties up, the further my legs begin to move. My spirit begins to leap. And I have the power to move on. I have the power to fix unfixable situations. I have the power to be in situations that's not conducive for growth, but yet still I grow. Make that make sense. It's the big girl panties. Everybody got a pal. Sometimes you need to lend them to your girlfriend. Girl, you need to hold my panties. Put them ones that you got up down. You need some more strength. One leg at a time. Pull them up slow. But you keep pulling. Pull yourself out of whatever situation that you may have gotten yourself in. Remember I told you on a couple of videos ago, it's the permissive and the perfect will of God. A lot of times we do things in life that puts us in the permissive. But the God that we serve is so loving, so kind, so full of mercy, so full of grace, that he will allow you in the midst of a situation that you created. My eye itching. To go find your panties. Take a pause break. Go get them. Go get them. And keep them on. Don't take them out. Don't take them off until you feel that the goal is accomplished. Life ain't fair. Everybody go through all kinds of things. But the strength that you draw from moving forward, for being a bigger person, that's when you know you got your big girl panties on. When you can love somebody that hurt you. When you can go on your job and you know everybody been talking about you, but you still productive. When you can go to the church and you know don't nobody there like you, but you still give God the glory. You still give God your best. That's your big girl panties. When your children off the chain and you know, life has happened and you got to go back to them and apologize to them for life. Them big girl panties. On my positive I am daily affirmation app, it texted me this morning. It said, I am willing to believe that things will always work out, even when they don't feel like it. I said, oh, so you talking to me today? I'm willing to believe that things will always work out even when it don't look like it. See, that's when you know you got your drawers on. When it don't even feel like you got your drawers on, but you know you put them on. When it don't feel good apologizing. When it don't feel good moving forward. But yet and still you still moving. Because you're willing to believe that all things are going to work out. When we have our drawers on, girl, we know all things going to work out. Stop taking them off. When you're in a bad situation, keep them on until the Holy Ghost tell you to release it. And I'm just using this as a metaphor, so I hope nobody don't get offended. But you gotta have the strength to weather your storm. It's some situation in my life that, minus the divorce, minus the things that I've shared with you in my marriage, that when I sit back and look over my story, I say, I had my big girl drawers on right then. I didn't even realize I had them on. But I had them on. Oh, I handled that situation. I can remember a time when I was working on my last job. And I just kind of had got upset and frustrated with the way my supervisor was trying to handle me. It's like she was always coming for me when I didn't send for her, you know. And I just made up in my mind that day when we was in the car, she put her drawers on just like I do. She got a pair of big girl panties on too. And so do I. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak my truth with love, with kindness. But I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to say what needs to be said. I'm going to be respectful. But I'm going to say what needs to be said. And I'm going to move on. And that's what I did. And me and her began to have a better understanding for one another. We still weren't each other's favorite person, but we still had an understanding because I was able to put my big girl panties on and handle the situation. I ain't gonna go around talking about it to everybody know. I'm coming to you. Okay? When somebody hurt us, or when you hurt somebody, or when you offend somebody, or when you step on somebody's toes, or when you on social media throwing shade, instead of you doing all of that, put your panties on and go to the people. This need to be the year of peace, where peace just follow you. Peace chase you down. And the only way peace is going to chase you down is if you're truthful, you're honest, you're consistent, and people know, oh, she don't want what? Something different about her. She got strength like none other. Big girl panties. That's what I call them, baby. And they're going to stay on until my change comes. Yours are going to stay on until your change comes too. So I just pray today that this blesses you as it blessed me. And I'm encouraged to take one foot at a time. I'm pulling it up slow. The more I pull it up, I'm pulling myself up out of my situation, out of my negative mindset. Sometimes you have to put your panties on for your own self. When you're your own worst enemy. Girl, let me put these panties on because you over here thinking all kind of crazy stuff. Ain't nobody study you. We sometimes be our own worst enemy. Our negative thoughts. So until my thoughts can change, I'm going to keep putting these panties up. One foot at a time. Pulling my mind up out of this. Replacing my negative thoughts with positive thoughts. But I'm going to put them on. So I just encourage you today, man, woman, boy, girl. Put your panties on one leg at a time and pull yourself out of whatever rut you are in. You can make it. You got every tool. You got every necessary tool. You just got to put in the work. See, as you pulling it up, you working. The word say faith without works is dead. You pulling it up is you working. You working your faith. Work your faith. You're stronger than what you think. You're braver than what you think. You got this. No, life ain't fair. But there's a lesson in every storm. There's a lesson in every conversation. Take the meat, spit out the bone, and move on. With your big girl. panties on. Okay?